the kids were all gone. We were empty nesters. We wanted a loft kind of a space.
It had previously been a mechanic's garage, it had been a tile store, and then it was an artist studio.
What I love most about this house is the warm, open feeling that it gives you.
A very big living space that's dining, kitchen, living.
The first thing that hits you is the scale, the ceiling height, the steel beams, the wood, the skylights. So you get a great feeling of space and openness. We didn't change the ceiling at all, but we changed everything else.
The windows are so much a part of the space because we wanted to accentuate the industrial look that we saw in the ceiling. We also wanted a lot of light, so we made basically the whole back of the house is glass to let the light in, but it also reflects the industrial look of the house. We had them custom manufactured, and Stacy used that same look on our shower door. It's actually aluminum, but it looks like it's steel and glass.
Our master bedroom, it was originally just raw brick walls, raw cement floors, and we made that into a large master bedroom, closet, and master bath.
The traditional storage spaces that people have in their house, we don't have any of that here. It's slab on grade. It's a flat roof that's exposed, so there's no attic or basement. So we had to create our storage within the space.
We used a lot of polyform. We made a wall of cabinetry in the bedroom. I think one of the hardest things we had to deal with was hiding all the ductwork. We dropped the ceiling in one area of the bedroom, which went through the center of the house, and all the ducts went through that and then came out the walls. So we had this center column with the heat and the kitchen on one side and the fireplace. So we put in this storage trolley on the one side and a cedar closet on the other that would have normally been unusable space. I am one, because I don't cook a lot, love the fact that it's all open. You know, when there's a dining room, I never use that room, you know, because with the kids, we always ate in the kitchen. So I love having just all the space being used. The refrigerator's hidden, the freezer's hidden, everything's hidden, because I knew it was going to be exposed to the rest of the house. I didn't want it to look too kitcheny. I went looking and found this huge old apothecary chest.
And it's full of probably 30-some drawers, so it's perfect for storage.
The size of that, which was over 12 feet, gave me the size of how to build the kitchen side of it.
Stacy had the dining table custom manufactured out of solid steel. It weighs 3,500 pounds. So we picked it up at where it was manufactured, had it lifted onto our truck. And once we got it into the space, I told Stacy, decide where it's gonna go, because it's not moving after we place it.
I like anything well designed. It could be antique, it could be new, it could be $5, it could be $5,000.
Our vanity in our guest bath is a old butcher's refrigerator with an old butcher's wood top that they carved the meat on and then put it in underneath to cool.
I liked this piece because it picked up some of the color of the tile but gave an old feel, and I just loved the looks of it.
So on a previous project, Stacy had created an art wall, a big wall that was all art. And originally, when we came to this house, it didn't have that wall. And one of the reasons that we opened up the back with all the light in the back, and the reason that the clear story is important, is we closed windows on that wall, so we could have one wall that had nothing on it but art.
We started with the piece, this colorful piece by Justin Junta, a friend of mine, and then built out from there. So there was no plan, no rhyme or reason. It's just visually what we liked together and also what fit spatially. I think why the art wall works is that even though I can't tell you exactly what pulls me to a piece, somehow they all look great together, and they're all pieces that I love. I don't buy anything because it's of value. I have to love it first.
One of the projects within the house that I'm most proud of is the floor. It's a design that can easily go wonky on you, so you have to be very fastidious about making sure as you're moving through that it's staying clean and straight.
The floor came from a gentleman in North Carolina. It's white oak that went through an antiquing process. I wanted the floor to look old, so you rough up the edges, you put lye on it, it goes through various stages. It's also an oiled floor. There's no finish on this floor, so it just ages very well too.
My favorite part of the house is definitely the living room. You have such a beautiful view of the backyard that we've created, and you also have all the natural light coming in. It's just a great space to wake up, walk around, and have your coffee. We have a great outdoor space, so I often have my coffee outside. We wanted to keep all the rough exterior, sort of industrial looking brick.
I wanted a little outdoor space, but I didn't want to have a lot of maintenance. We tried to put big trees around and big arborvitaes, and then have this little patio space. There's no lawn mowing, there's no weeding. It's just very simple.
Stacy owns a design store. I'm a general contractor, and we wanted to find a project where we could bring our skills to bear, that what we do would really show in the house, and that's why we chose something that needed so much work and was such a raw space.
I hope people take away the idea that until those personalized items are in the house, it never feels like a home. You have to just to explore your own point of view and incorporate it into your living space. This is it. This is where we're going to grow old. This is where we're going to end up. We are never moving again.